Guidance TV, and down here with Dom, his veg patch.
Hi everyone.
So we were 80% self-sufficient last summer. What's the plan this year, Dom?
100% self-sufficient.
Ah, wow.
Give me a second. So obviously also because we've got such a large garden, I always buy loads of flowers as well.
Ah, so these are flowers.
These are flowers. Just doing some sweet peas. There's a packet of seeds, costs you anywhere from £1 to £4. If you were to buy them ready grown, they'll probably cost you £5 a pot. So every time I go in the garden centre, I'll be coming to buy seeds and I just try and grow them. Some survive, some don't. But if you want flowers, it's the cheapest way of growing your own flowers. Because over a period of time you just build up.
And can you talk us through what else is going on down here?
I will. Let me just quickly get these sweet peas in. Maybe if you want to just pan the area and I'll come in.
Because you've done the boxes, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll go through everything that's been sown. So most of the boxes are now sown. Or just about to be.
So, and what have we got down here from last year?
Right, so you've got 3 boxes of beetroot. Obviously the ones in the middle are from last year, which I'll use for leaves, for salad, which will come through nicely. Then you've got leeks, which planted last year, which I'll start harvesting next week and using. That's some baby leeks. Let me just fill this tray up. And I'll show you where they're going and I'll take you through all the polytunnels. So to grow your own is quite cheap because once you've got the trays and the lids, so the lid and a tray will probably cost you a couple of pounds. But obviously you just keep on growing it. So if we start in here. So this is the spinach and kale polytunnel. As you can see, that's kale, which is still from last year, and some more kale.
Oh, I could have put that in my smoothie.
Yep, some new kale from this year. They've all been seeded again, so more kale comes through. The first of, so that's normal spinach in that one, and in the end 2 is New Zealand spinach, which hasn't poked its head. That needs higher temperature and it hasn't been warm enough for it to germinate yet, but they're all seeded. And then you've got some leftover plants which are in pots, which will grow back. Got some blueberry bushes which I rescued from drowning, or not drowning, dehydrating. Then, so this is an example of buying a packet of seeds which costs you a couple of quid of what you can do. So last year I bought a packet of lupin seeds. I've grown them all through last year and I've now put about 3 or 4 in each pot. So I've ended up with 6 big pots of lupins. Now one of these at a garden centre will cost you probably £5–7. That's cost £2, obviously plus some compost, which is not a lot. Then you've got lots of hollyhocks. Once again, £2 a pot, and I've got all these pots from 1 packet of mixed hollyhock seeds. And these I can't remember the name of, but once again, they're just fillers. And I've got some sunflowers which I sowed yesterday, already germinating. And then So this is the carrot and bean polytunnel. So we've got 2 squares of various green beans, and which I just mix all in together, so you get loads of different colours. And then you've got different types of carrots. You've got rainbow carrots, you've got big long carrots, you've got little carrots, and you've got other carrots. I can't remember the types, but I just throw them down. So they're just germinating. So they were thrown in, now it's warmed up. Although there's a few weeds in here, you can now just start seeing the carrots are all starting to come through. So I'll pick out the weeds. So this was topped with my, so before I sow, I go through my compost heap, top it up with my compost, and then from the local farmer I get some of his, because he's got loads of compost, which is organic mushroom compost, which goes on as well. And here you can see more carrots coming through. I think this one's the best one you can see. Look, you can see loads. There you go, loads of carrots. And you just have to always keep on picking out the weeds. So every time I come down here, I'm always picking out little bits of weed. Once the carrots get established, they cover the weeds.
So muddy down here. Oh, hot tub.
The old hot tub.
The old hot tub.
It's going to be used for something. Grow in something, I don't know what yet. Right, so this is what a polytunnel looks like when you haven't really done anything. So this is the end. There you go, it's a bit of broccoli there. But I have made a conscious decision. I think this is going to be my last year of broccoli, because you need so much land. And so for each of these boxes.
Oh, and it really smells as well, doesn't it?
So I did get broccoli, so that's purple sprouting, which is from last year. I did get a crop of purple sprouting from last year. And you've got some Romanen cauliflowers. And then you've got the leeks as well, which I'm going to start using. So that was a £2 packet of leeks, thrown down last year, and so they'll start being ready. There's quite a few big ones there now. And then I'll just sow more leeks in this one.
Hopefully we'll get some more bees. We are beeless at the moment.
And then the last polytunnel is a salad polytunnel, which obviously there's not an awful lot happening in here at the moment. But there are some salad leaves starting to come through. I must have dropped a whole load of leaves since then. So you can see that they've only in the last couple of days since it's warmed up, you can see all the seeds just starting to germinate.
It's much warmer in these polytunnels.
And here's some, because you know how much asparagus I use. There's some asparagus from seeds, which it just goes really long.
So this is your first year of asparagus, isn't it?
So in here will be loads of tomatoes, and growing asparagus and tomatoes is the best way to, they work off of each other.
Ah.
And in here, so you've got all different various salad things in here. So you've got cucumbers, there's actually melons in here, cucumber melons, some various courgettes going on. And I've got some squashes that I planted, which I just take the seeds out of the squash and grow them. So, and then all of these are just various plants which will go around the garden. And there's rocket, which needs picking.
Ah, from last year.
Yeah. And you've got mustard in here.
That can go into my smoothie tomorrow.
So you've got mustard, salad mustard. So not a lot's happening in the jungle in here yet.
But it's all ready to go, isn't it?
Yeah. So then you've got new rocket going through as well. There's more rocket.
This year.
Yeah. So this is what you. So to keep your rocket growing, if you see any flowers coming off, pinch the heads out. And the best way with rocket to keep it going all year is just to keep on eating it. But always
keep cutting it down.
Keep on taking out the flowers. Once it flowers, that's it.
Ah.
But yeah, keep on cutting it down. And then if you're feeling hungry whilst you're here, just eat it.
Nice one. Yum. Can you show us the compost heap?
It's being done. It looks like a
Then we'll come back to inside here.
That was completely full up before I start filling up all the boxes again and something else. So this is a lot of the leftover food, so if you don't eat it, it ends up back in this big hole over the year, compost out, and it goes back on to grow more veg.
What's happening here?
This will be the corn, the grown corn, sweet corn.
So we were quite successful last year, weren't we?
Sweet corn in there, and these will be large tomatoes because it's dry here. They won't get to, so these are new.
Wow, super muddy.
So this is climber section. It's got Monge 2 in there. You have runner beans all the way along there, various types of runner beans, although I'm just germinating those inside, but the Monge 2 are already in down the other day. In here you've got, so down here is sugar snap peas, and here you've got onions, and here you've got onions. You can just see the younger onions just starting to poke their heads through. But these are the end of last year's, which I'm just bigging up a bit, plus the new ones. So if you wonder, so this is all weed cover I've got down here. So that's squidgy underneath. So this helps you keep on top of the weeds. Really cheap. I think I buy it about £5 for a 20-metre roll. Just put it everywhere, and it stops you having to do weeding. So in here we've got 2 squares of Savoy Cabbage, which are for as a winter crop, which I'll start once everything else starts dying down. I'll then thin them out for the winter. And in here we got pad choy. So I started using a lot of pad choy for my Thai dishes. And here's the new start of the new strawberry growing area. Although we got the wall of strawberries outside the studio, which produced a lot of strawberries last year, I get through so many strawberries because I make so much strawberry ice cream that I'm now making. I've got 4 new beds of straw. I've bedded 2. Really wet here. It's really squidgy because I've
Oh
only
my
just.
goodness.
It is.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So we've got all your strawberries in,
Wow.
covered because the
Rabbits like them.
rabbits and the pigeons like them.
Ooh. Great. Oh, thank you, Dom.
That's okay. Still got 2 more beds to go of strawberries, and I might put a 3rd one in up there, another one up there.
Next to your shed.
So I don't put the strawberries with the other in the fruit garden because they need looking after more because everything eats them. Whereas with berries, once you get the established more, there's too many for them to eat. But strawberries, the rabbits like, so you have to cover them. And they need lots of water.
Great.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Hi, Dom.
Oh, I am going back to seed.
We go back through there where we started.